What is up, everyone? What is good? It's me, the Mad King Paradox, that's bringing you guys and gals RWBY, Volume 5, Chapter 3, Unforeseen Complications. Alright, let's get into it. As of usual, I skipped the intro segment, and I'm at the 1 minute and 28 second mark. So if you want to follow along, go right ahead as I give my 2 cents. And here we go. And we're in Menagerie. I really hope that doesn't drown out the sound too bad. Walking. Crotch shot.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, you're about to give a speech.
For the people to hear, but the truth often isn't. I know they'll do the right thing.
You got this.
Son, just back away. Oh, there's human press here, it looks like. And the Menagerie White Fang. Sir, your horns are the same color as your hair, and one is poking through your hair without parting it.
I wanted to take time to address some of the rumors that have been circulating around our island. I believe that it is important for the people of this territory to understand the truth. No matter how you feel about the human race, I think we can all agree that the event now known as the Fall of Beacon was a tragedy. A tragedy that will set both man and faunus kind back.
Is someone going to interrupt this?
The aggressor is still unknown. We do have official confirmation that Adam Taurus, the leader of a powerful splinter group working inside the White Fang, was partially responsible for these attacks. His actions not only tarnish the reputation of an organization originally created to bring peace and equality to all, but to our entire race. With each day that this man remains unpunished,
why do I feel like sometime later you're going to be killed?
Recently, a spy from this same splinter group set their sights on this very home. My own daughter, Blake, and her friend did their very best to apprehend this individual. While they were unsuccessful after being physically assaulted and seriously injured, they were successful in obtaining the assailant's scroll. With this, we have been able to ascertain that Adam Taurus has plans to overthrow the current leader of the White Fang, Sienna Khan, and take over the reins himself.
Which he's already done.
His radical plans do not stop there. The documents on this scroll proclaim his next target to be Haven Academy and its attached CCT tower. Their plan is to strike on the last full moon before the beginning of the fall semester, roughly 2 months from today. I have sent my swiftest messenger to the government of Mistral, but I believe we have a greater responsibility. My relationship with the White Fang has been an interesting one.
Yeah, didn't you used to lead them at one point?
To help try and create a world where I and every faunus who wished could walk alongside the human race. And while I believe we made great strides toward this goal, it was made clear to me,
ma'am, I like your tail.
In and out of the White Fang wanted faster results. So I stepped down, and Sienna Khan was appointed as my successor. It's true that I do not fully condone many of her methods. What I do condone is what Sienna fights for. The idea that the faunus and humans are, and should be, equal. Adam Taurus does not seem to have that goal in mind. What he has done benefits no one but himself. I think it's time that the faunus showed the world that we are equals. Time that we snuff out this splinter group and restore the White Fang to what it once was.
Something's about to happen. I can
To do
feel it.
this, I think the answer is clear. We must go to Haven and protect it at all costs.
And that's where you lost it.
Before we proceed any further, I'd like to invite my daughter to come and share her story. Not only as a former member of the White Fang, but also as a survivor of the fall of Beacon. You can do this.
Traitors!
Well, not what I was expecting, but...
Cowards. After everything the humans have done to us, everything they've put us through, you're asking us to help them?
I know we haven't been treated fairly.
Where was their help when the dust companies treated our people like slaves? Where was their help when kingdoms hunted faunas just for being who they are? Where was my help when my parents were killed in a dust mine? Where?
Young lady, progress takes patience.
Well,
and
valid
cooperation.
points.
The Belladonnas are the worst kind of faunas. They want us to work with the same people that are trying to hold us down. If you truly,
Well, there has to
truly
be
want to help our
compromises.
people, now is the time to support Adam, not the Belladonnas. He will bring about the future that you deserve. And if you are unwilling to fight, know that the White Fang will do it for you.
Shut up!
After her!
So is Blake not going to give a speech?
Possessed.
Or
Oh,
reincarnated.
Oscar.
Oh, isn't it weird?
It is very weird, yes.
Okay.
Yep. There has to be some explanation with Oscar.
And remember that this is very overwhelming for everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry. It's just, I've never really met huntsmen and huntresses before.
Well,
Yeah, I'm just a simple
we've never met a
farmhand.
person with two souls, so first times all around.
Is it really two souls or is it a merging?
Not to break up the whole getting to know you game, but we need to have a talk. Mind showing us your little parlor trick, kid?
Parlor trick.
Yeah, okay. Just so you know, I'll still be here.
Is he going to talk through Oscar? What?
It is so very good to see you again, students.
Okay. Sure.
What just happened? Professor Ozpin? Correct. And though I may be the one speaking, Oscar is still present mentally. He's merely handed over the controls, so to speak. Just don't make us do anything embarrassing. I'm afraid this all must be very perplexing.
And alarming, and bizarre, and just really kind of hard to believe overall.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's good to see you children still have your sense of humor. I know you've all been through tremendous hardship already. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not your fault.
It's all my fault.
Depends on how you look at it.
I told you once that I made more mistakes than any man, woman, and child on this planet. And I wasn't exaggerating. I'm cursed. For thousands of years, I have walked the surface of Remnant, living, dying, and reincarnating in the body of a like-minded soul. The Professor Ozpin you all met was not my first form, and clearly wasn't my last. It's an extraordinarily strenuous process on everyone involved. So what are you? I am the combination of countless men who've spent their lives trying to protect the people of Remnant. With every rebirth, my soul is eventually merged with another, and I am changed. But my memories stay with me. This curse was bestowed upon me by the gods, because I failed to stop Salem in the past. But we must stop her now.
So you have to keep living until you defeat
How
her.
do we do that?
Wow.
We start by ensuring the safety of the Relic of Knowledge.
Oh, hi, Weiss. So yeah, now it's confirmed that Ozpin can take the reins. And bandits.
Well, well, well. Look who's awake.
What's going on? Where am I? You
You're
know,
clearly in a cage.
I never thought I'd see a Schnee in this camp.
Never know.
That's the maiden, isn't it?
What do you want? Straight to the point. I like it. We don't normally deal in trafficking people. Not really worth our time. But once we realized we had a Schnee, that changed.
A Schnee that really isn't worth much.
You're going to ransom me back to my father. Is that it?
It's a shame you're a Schnee. You'd probably do quite well around here.
I would never sink to your level.
But you're also
Just
no
keep
longer
quiet and
wanted
cooperate,
in
you'll
your...
be back in your mansion before you know it. Don't make this complicated.
What's going to make this complicated is when my sister finds out that I didn't make it to Mistral. You know my sister, don't you? Winter Schnee, special operative of the Atlas military. She's in Mistral now, and when she hears I'm missing, it won't take her long to find me. And you. What's so funny?
Oh, I don't know if it's more funny or sad, but you're clearly out of the loop. Your sister isn't in Mistral anymore. No Atlas personnel are in Mistral anymore. General Ironwood closed
Really?
the borders and recalled all of his little troops and tin cans. No one is coming to rescue you.
Oh yeah, he brought everyone back, so... Well, she might still be there. Boss.
It's perfect! We were stuck at a dead end.
All she has to do is say,
husband,
you're
so
gonna
I
use me as a
and her have
ransom,
16
but I'm no
straight.
longer worth anything.
Please don't call me that.
Yeah, we're not sure that's the best idea.
But I thought the headmasters all took their orders from you. That was the intention. For lieutenants I can trust, especially during times of reincarnation. But Crow told me about your meeting with Leonardo. He isn't just behaving irrationally. He's disobeying specific instructions I had left him. Something's wrong. I don't want
Yeah,
to jump
something's
to
very
conclusions,
wrong.
but I don't want to rule out any possibilities either. No one outside of this room knows that I've paired with Oscar, and I think it may be best to keep it that way.
Play things close to the chest.
For now,
until we get a
yeah.
better hand.
Precisely. Now we have 2 steps ahead of us. The first is enlisting the aid of more huntsmen. But the Mistral Council
Doesn't own every huntsman in the kingdom. And I've been here enough times to know where we could find some more.
Oh, the underbelly areas?
You can trust them to put up a good fight. I'll throw together a list tonight.
Damn it, Crow.
Good luck with that.
After that, we can move on to step 2.
What's step 2?
getting you four into fighting shape.
But we already know how to fight.
Not enough.
You can only fight so long as you have crescent rows, but you're still lacking in hand-to-hand combat.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mr. Ark, I'm glad to hear you've improved, but sorry to say you've yet to unlock your semblance.
We're finally gonna get his
Still have a
semblance.
ways to go before you're ready to pose any real threat against Salem and her forces. And though Oscar can give me temporary control, he'll need to strengthen his body and his aura. Wait, what? He'll inherit my muscle memory in time. Practice will expedite the process.
But if Crow's out looking for huntsmen, then who's going to teach us?
He is.
Well, I believe I was the headmaster of Beacon Academy. We have approximately 1 month before classes resume at Haven. If Salem were to plan an attack, it would make sense that it occur prior to
It's just
students'
their
return.
faces.
It's not much time, but it's better than nothing. Just don't expect me to go easy on you.
And Oscar's back in the reins.
You've got to be kidding me.
I said don't do anything embarrassing. Huh. Breakout. Okay, so that was chapter 3. We got some stuff with the White Fang, and now Blake appears to be, if all things go according to plan, will be heading towards Haven, which is where everyone else is pretty much. Weiss is about to escape, but if she is the maiden, like I think she is, that bandit girl, then I don't think she's going to get very far. But, Weiss, seriously, all you have to tell them is that you're no longer the heir to the company, and that your dad doesn't want you, and you're no longer a bargaining chip. At the same vein, they could just kill her at that point. But they seemed interested in her, regardless of the fact that she was a Schnee. So if she were to tell them, hey, you know, I know you're gonna try and use me as bargaining, but sad to say it's not gonna work. Not only would they probably, if with some good convincing, let her in, but she can also figure out what they're up to, where they're going, and who the top people are to look for. That's intel gathering at its best. So, there's all that with Weiss. And then, of course, learning more about Ozpin and Oscar's situation and how he's going to train the group now. And he was pretty much on the... I mean, Ozpin's smart. For someone who lives for thousands of years, you know they're not dumb. Ruby can't fight without her scythe. Valid point. And Jean hasn't unlocked his semblance, which really gets me excited because I made a theory video about that like about a year ago, I want to say. And I want confirmation to what he can actually do because I really want to know. So anyway, that is it for chapter 3. This has been the Matt King Paradox signing off, and I will see you all next time.